And so a friend of mine has asked me to supervise or to support her with renovations in her house. So this is the video of how the work is going on and how we've started with the renovations, from the bathroom to the pavement of or veranda. We call it veranda, not pavement. The veranda of the toilet, and all the way to a few sock pits. So welcome back to our channel. It's Auntie Jackie Diaries here, and I really want to appreciate each and every person who's been watching and is a subscriber. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you so much, and I don't take you for granted. Everybody, or returning subscribe, or returning people who are not yet subscribed, I do appreciate you as well. Please consider subscribing. Again, everybody, let's move on. As you saw there was a bathroom which had literally come off from the actual building and was shifting, almost like a volcanic lava moving away from the main wall. So that all has got to be brought down, and then we start building up a new bathroom there, and all the things that go around it. Yeah, so let's keep watching.
Hariho n'ekinabire kiri nk'ekikyobedde kiri kuza kuhirima ahabw'okuba oraranze oku ekishengye kyaya tikiranuura.
So these are the other bathrooms which need to be renovated as well, but we had an urgent one to do first. Once that is done, then we'll come and renovate this in terms of cleaning it up, taking off that green stuff, I've forgotten the name of it, and replastering and repainting. But yeah, that's how this toilet has been, and people have been living here, renting this property, and literally not looking after it. Yeah, let's get on with the video. So that's where the bathroom was. That's the slab that's remained, and you can see how it had shifted away and moved from the main structure of the toilet, and actually it had even sunk in almost like a sinkhole. So all that's going to be repaired. To reduce costs, I told the builder to make sure that we can reuse as much material as possible, and so that's why you see that we have some bricks there, because I want us to use them. There's so much more work to do, so I said okay, let's use them. Yeah. So I've noticed that while building here, it's easy to spend a lot, especially when one is in the diaspora. But like this work for the toilet is going to cost under 400k, and I know that the quotation which had been given before was much more. But if one has got somebody they trust and they are happy to work with them, they can do things little by little. Now that is how far it's gone. It's going to be plastered without that 400k. You will see the work that comes up after. So I think people in the diaspora, what I think stops them developing much is having people they trust who can do their work in the right way. These guys are hardworking. Whenever they come to work, they work until late in the night. So they will not definitely, but they spend the night wherever they have come to work. If they have no place to sleep, like in the main house, they will sleep somewhere outside until the work is finished. So ordinarily they will take about 2 days or 3 if the work is like not very heavy, like this one here. They only took 2 days. But yeah, so if they're coming to work for you, just make sure now I make sure that they have somewhere to sleep, because I know they're going to spend the night until they finish the work. So we just realized, of course, that the water stagnates there, and so we will need to do a soak pit for the bathrooms. But for now, we are going to do some quick fix, and then we go on the process of doing soak pits, because these are going to be needed throughout the whole compound. Yeah, so this is the quick fix we've done. Just put in some broken bricks and rocks, and yeah, some marram and sand and everything that we could get hold of. So at least the water is not congregating here, and we are going to be at least this will be repaired properly as we go along, but step by step, one thing at a time. Yeah, so this at least now looks much better. The water doesn't fall on the actual toilet to make it vulnerable to elements and shifting again. Meanwhile, within the compounds, we need to do some soak pits. So this is the first one we've started off with. Among the many we're going to do in the property. So when the property was being built, no soak pits were done, and they only had one septic, which is okay anyway, but that also was not receiving any elements at all. It wasn't receiving anything. So we need to do the soak pits, do the drainage from the inside, and then we move on and go to the soak pit, and like that. So a bit by bit, basically. So whenever we get a little bit of money, we do something. 300k, we do something. 200k, we do something. So this is the first lot of the soak pit we're going to do, and this is the whole process that as it's being built. Meanwhile, I've been asked again, I've been asked, why do we have to have that pipe coming out of the soak pit? I took it for granted because it's my first time to build. So within my house, we have it as well. So I thought, okay, it's everywhere. But I was told, no, this is a new thing they're doing in Uganda. Initially, they never used to do that. They just used to put the stones as you see him putting them in now. And then once the soak pit filled up, or if after 20 years if something happened, they would have to dig up the pit again and take out the rocks one at a time, clean it, and then rebuild it. With this one now, with the pipe, if the soak pit fills up, they don't have to reopen it. They put what is it called? A tube, not a tube, like a pipe, which can suck the water out through that white pipe you can see, and that's the reason it's been done. And it's got holes so that water keeps seeping through, and water can be sipped. You can see the hole there, so the water can be taken out from the soak pit. And at the end, there's a trap they put on. I'll just look out, find it, and just put here for you to see. There's a trap they put on, and yeah, it lasts. For example, he said it will last for years and years and years. And eventually, once they build everything around it, cars can pass, and yeah, we won't even know there's anything here. So that pipe will be cut and the trap will be put on. Yeah. Meanwhile, this is the second of the few soak pits we need to do. So the opposite ends of the house. See how far he's gone. It is not easy work. It is so backbreaking. Yeah, it still needs to go a bit farther than this.